be padded to prevent jarring and scratching. Everything possible will be done to ensure you're moving to a new location, a worry-free event. For expert moving service and dependable fuel oil delivery, be sure to call Sweo Transfer and Fuel Oil Company, located on Kemp Street in Rhinelander. And as the Antigo High School band comes to the center of the field for the playing of our national anthem, we now join them on the field, our national anthem. Now, with more of the preview, here's Max.
Right, John, let's take a look now at the probable starting lineups. First of all, for Antigo, they've got a couple of fine ends, fellows with good hands, gentlemen that you'll recognize as a result of their basketball prowess. John Moraski, 6'1", 170 pounds, will be at one end, and it'll be Mike Kapka, 6'3", 201 pounds at the other end. A couple of good-sized tackles, Ken Kroll, 6-footer, 207, along with Mike Bader, 5'11", 186 pounds. At guards, Rich Bronick, 5'11", 180, and John Johnson, 5'11", 190 pounds. The center this evening will be Jim Maddock, 5'9", 175 pounds. Now, Kroll, Maddock, Bader are all seniors. The rest are juniors. I thought Kapka was a senior, but they've got him listed here as a junior. Then moving to the backfield, we have Joe Pilecki operating at the quarterback spot, and we understand they'll use 2 or 3 different quarterbacks. He's 5'7", 150, a far cry from the men that we've had in the past operate that quarterback spot for Antigo on that Billy series. They usually win about 175 to 190 pounds. Bob Hilger and Kelly Permanick will be the halfbacks. Hilger, 5'8", 145, and Permanick, 5'11", 170. And in the fullback spot this evening for head coach Gordon Schofield will be Steve Avery, 5'9", 165 pounds. Let's take a look now at the starters for the Hodags. Pretty much the same as we've had all season long. It'll be Bernie Killowy at the tight end. He's a 6-footer, 175 pounds. At the other end, spread end, it'll be Mike Denton, 5'7", 145 pounds. Mark Coburn and Don Erickson once again will man the tackles. Coburn, 5'11", 173 pounds. Don Erickson at 6'1", the heaviest man on the Hodag squad at 215. The guards will be Marty Meisler, 5'8", 155-pounder, along with Steve Kopp, who along with Bernie Killowy is a co-captain. Kopp is 5'9", 155 pounds. The center will be Dan Joling. He's 5'11", 180 pounds. Then in the backfield for head coach Juan Menting, Tom Kunkel, a junior, 5'11", 150 pounds. As again, we have the all-junior backfield. Mark Anderson, 5'10", 160 pounds, will operate either from the tailback spot or the fullback spot. He moves them around a bit. Pat Denton will be out on the wing. He's 5'7", 145 pounds. And starting at fullback will be junior Dave Brown, 5'9", 150 pounds. Also, to see a lot of action will be Dave Gaber at the fullback spot. He's 5'9", 150 pounds, and he's a darn good little blocker. So there you have a look at the probable starting lineup for both of these ball clubs here this evening. We're about 4.5 minutes away from the start of this game. And now speaking on behalf of Squeal Transfer, this will be Todd McEldowney saying, go get 'em, Hodag.
This is WOBT, Radio Rhinelander, AM and FM. Right now, here are some of these Hodag backers that make these broadcasts possible. Frazier's Plumbing and Heating, the all-around plumbing and heating people on Brown Street. Ray's Texaco on Lincoln Street, where they give friendly service and specialize in undercoating your car. Sela Insurance Associates, next to Hobbyland, specializing in prompt, courteous, and meaningful insurance planning. First National Bank in downtown Rhinelander, the bank that serves you better. Schwartz Office Supply for your office supply needs, office machines and service on Davenport Street. Rhinelander Realty on Brown Street in Rhinelander. Call them when you want to buy or sell real estate. Rhinelander Decorating on North Stevens Street for a fine selection of furniture, draperies, and wallpaper. Sugar Camp Lumber Company in Sugar Camp, headquarters for all your building needs for home or business. Hildebrand Furniture in downtown Rhinelander, the home of high-quality furniture. Gamble's on Brown Street, where you'll find top-quality products at reasonable prices. And from the new press box, radio booth, public address system, filming crew area, we greet you from Antigo here this evening. And we've got good facilities for the exception of the fact that it's all open in front of us, and if it starts to rain here, I'm afraid we're going to be drenched in a downpour. We understand that that's what the weather is in Rhinelander at the present time. We're talking with Ray Walters prior to broadcast time, and he wanted to know how the weather was down here. At the time I talked to him, the moon was shining. I looked out a moment ago. You couldn't see it. Now you can see it just coming through with cloud cover overhead. We have with us spotting tonight a very good friend, Norm Amundsen, the athletic director of Rhinelander High School. Filming upstairs the films on this show for the coaching staff, Paul Ebert. A good crowd is on hand for this ball game here this evening, and we hope that you folks are ready to enjoy it back there at Rhinelander. We've got things pretty well ready to go down here. The first quarter of play to be brought to you by St. Regis Paper Company. You know, St. Regis has spent quite a sum of money on stream improvement over the past years. Perhaps nowhere in the country has there been such excellent cooperation between state authorities and a paper mill in the interest of good streams and rivers. Scientists admit that they haven't come up with all the answers, not just yet, but they keep finding new and better ways. The answer they find serve as keys to unlock the secrets of putting the rich brown broth of forest materials to work in the service of mankind. The Rhinelander Hodags have been introduced. They're on the far side of the field. On the near side, immediately below, we're on about the 50-yard line with our seating. The Antigo Red Robins are currently being introduced here this evening. And now to bring you up to date on any other pertinent information prior to the start of this ball game, which is about, well, it's less than a minute and a half away. Here is the Macker, Todd McEldowney. Mac?
Thank you very much, John, and welcome, fans. It's Wisconsin Valley Conference action down here at Antigo on a very warm evening. Let's take a look at some of the individual stats as far as the Valley is concerned, team stats as well as individual stats. Merrill leads in total points in the Valley with 58, while Everest has the best defensive mark, a 15-point allowance. Unlike other years when Everest and Antigo headed the offensive stats from start to finish, Merrill and Marshfield are the current rushing leaders, and it's good to see someone else stepping in there. The Blue Jays are averaging, for example, 348 yards per game, and Marshfield 328. Defensively, Everest leads. We saw why a week ago, as they held their opponents, or they have, to just 61 yards per game average. That's only a total of 71 rushing and 48 passing. Marshfield follows with 189-yard average per game. We're about ready to go. It'll be Antigo kicking off, or check it. This will be the Hodags kicking off. Bernie Killowy walks over now, and he's going to tee that ball up on the 40-yard line. Moving back to in the deep spot for Antigo is Steve Avery, and flanking him on the near side is Bobby Hilger, and over on the far side is number 33, Tom Muraski. And we're very happy once again to have Norm Amundsen, the athletic director at Rhinelander, in the booth with us, and he'll be doing the spotting for us. So the likely receiver back for Antigo will be Avery. It's a squib kick, and it's bobbled by one of the Antigo linemen, and falling on it is big number 85, John Muraski down there. He's a 6-footer, 170-pound junior, and Antigo will play it in from their own 38-yard line. Falling on him was Dan Wells. He was down very quickly, but that ball just skidded off Killowy's foot. So it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for Antigo, and we have lots of bugs here in the booth, believe me. Not you, John. Joe Pilecki is the quarterback. The ball goes back to Flecky. Hands off to the fullback. Right up the middle, that's Steve Avery as he punches off the right side and moves out to the 40-yard line. Just a couple of yards is the whole middle of that Hodag line, led by linebacker Steve Kopp there to pinch him down. Second down, 8 yards to go for the Antigo Robins. We're just underway down here at Antigo, and we have a fine crowd across the way journeying down from Hodag land. High formation once again. The handoff again goes to Avery. He's got himself 5-6 yards. Out he goes, out over the 45-yard line. Pat Denton made the tackle for the white-shirted Hodags. Good gain as they ride pretty much with Avery. He's one of the leading ball carriers in the valley. Ball resting on the just over the 45. We'll call it the 45-yard line. Third down and a couple of yards to go. A couple of long ones as the Hodags bunch up. And this time the handoff, again, a penalty marker goes down as the handoff goes to Avery once again, and he's down to midfield, or out to midfield, I should say. And the ball is directly on that 50-yard line. Penalty marker went down. It's going to be a grabbing the pass penalty, I do believe. 15 yards. That puts the ball down on the 35-yard line. Personal foul. Personal foul. Yeah, they grabbed the mask. And as a result, Antigo with a first down. That's the first down of the evening. Ball now down in Hodag territory on the 35-yard line as out of the huddle he comes. Flecky is the quarterback. He's got Kelly Firmanek out on his left on the power I formation. The handoff again goes to Avery. He's got running room down over the 30, down to the 25-yard line. Goes Avery. As the quarterback, Flecky, doing a good job of faking. Pat Denton made the saving stop for the Hodags. Down on the 25-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. As Antigo chewing up the yardage, and with the aid of a big 15-yard penalty, knocking on the door already. On the 25-yard line, power eye to the left side.